Haddonfield, where nothing exciting ever happens.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel for another unboxing. Today, I am unboxing something that I've never unboxed on the channel. At least I don't think. Today, I'm unboxing a monster mask, but not just any monster mask. Today, I'm unboxing the Michael Myers flashback mask from Halloween Kills. This mask is courtesy of Black Wolf FX. I'll go ahead and leave his info down in the description below, so check him out. But I am so excited to get this unboxed. Let's go ahead and do it. And I think I forgot to say, this mask isn't complete. This is just a blank. So I'm going to go ahead and paint it and hair it myself. So come along for the ride. Black Wolf knows his tape. All right, here we go. I'm excited. I've been wanting a flashback mask since I saw the flashback scene. Oh, wow, look at this. Little business card. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you. All right, I'm only looking at the back of this mask, and so far, so good. All right, I haven't seen it. I've only seen the back of it, so I'm going to let you guys see it first. Remember, this is a blank mask. It's not done yet. Nowhere near. How does it look? Oh, yeah. That is awesome. Well, I'm going to have to do some cleanup. There's his logo stamped on the back. Going to have to do some cleanup, but that's all part of the fun. Wow. That looks really cool already. I'm so excited to get this started. This can go either of two ways. Really cool or really bad. So grab a drink, kick your shoes off, and come along for the ride. First up, I'm going to trim the neck, getting it as clean as I possibly can. Next is the seam on the sides. And next is the eyes, which can be very scary. But you know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. The eyes have been cut. I got them as clean as I could by hand. Next, I'll use a Dremel to really clean them up. There's an imperfection on the left cheek area, and I thought a Dremel with a cotton tip would do the trick, but nope, it started eating the latex and I panicked. More on that later. Next, I'm going to apply some flesh tone with my handy dandy airbrush. At least I thought I was, until the damn thing broke on me. So hand painting it is. Also, I noticed that the flesh tone that I had whipped up was pretty much the exact same color as the raw latex, so I'm going to leave it as is and just move on to the white, which is the Nightshades Fright White. Using a hobby sponge, I'm just going to dab the white all over the entire mask. As soon as I did this, I noticed that the imperfections of the mask came out, so I hit it with some 360 grit sandpaper, which was really scary at first, but no, that worked like a charm, and I was even able to go back to that cheek area and kind of go over it again. Time to seal it with some Plasti Dip, then a black wash. I like to spray the mask down first with some water before I do any of the wash. I will apply my black wash with this cheap Walmart brush. And it broke. Maybe I should invest in some good brushes. Next, using this makeup brush that I got from Target, I'm going to dry brush some of the darker tones onto the nose and the lip area. And that color that I'm using is the Nightshades Decomp. The trick is to kind of just build up over time. It might take a little while, but I want to make sure this is done right. Using the same white that I used on the mask, I just got a little bit more on a brush and created the sideburns. Next up, it's time for some blood, but very little blood. I don't want to go too crazy here. For the hair, I'm using 3 packs of crepe hair that I got from Amazon. I'm using a straightener to straighten the hair out. I have used a steamer before, but I feel like the straightener works just a little bit better. And to hold it all together, rubber cement. Here I'm cutting the hair to even-ish sizes. And then just kind of fluffing it out a bit. Lay some rubber cement and repeat. Next, it's time to lay some hair down on the mask, and I did draw some reference lines, but I think I drew them wrong. I think they're supposed to be more curved, so learn from my mistakes. And we're done. Just kidding. Time for styling. Using this little tool, I'm going to tease the hair a bit. And then give them a little haircut. I like to spray the hair down so it's a little easier to shape. Once it's all styled to my liking, I'm using Got to Be Glued to hold it down, And I'm using this dark brown root touch-up spray to make the hair darker. After about 3 weeks of working on the mask, off and on, I can finally say that I finished. And boy, am I glad to say that. It was one of the more stressful projects that I've ever taken on. Don't get me wrong, I did have a blast working on it. The stressful part was getting this thing to look as accurate as I possibly could. The airbrush breaking on me didn't help the stress. Also, the scuff on the cheek. When I saw that, I was devastated. I almost just threw this mask in the closet and called it a day. But I trusted the process, I carried on, and I'm so glad that I did. I won't keep you guys waiting anymore. Here is the reveal. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you think this guy turned out? I think it came out pretty well. I think it looks pretty cool. But you guys can be the judge. Let me know. In my opinion, one of the most difficult parts of this entire project was the hair. Believe it or not. The Flashback mask has a very crazy looking style. It's very rough. It's very all over the place. And recreating that was kind of difficult, believe it or not. I didn't want to have too much volume on the hair. I didn't want it to be flat, so I had to play around with it a lot. But I think I got it to a spot where I'm pretty happy with. Here's the back of the hair. I have seen the screen used one in person at the Sugar Mint Gallery, but I wasn't able to see the back of the mask, so I don't know if there's any flesh tone showing at all in that mask, but I went ahead and I put a little bit of flesh tone in there. Just for me. I really like when flesh tone shows on the mask. Sadly, I will not be trying this bad boy on for you guys. I just fill out the mask and not in a good way. I don't have a castle stretch. It's like a warlock overstretch. Maybe I'll have the wife put it on, but it's a no-go for me. Please be sure to stick to the end of the video. I'll include some shots of the mask itself with some ideal lighting, and I'll also throw it on this mannequin so you can get the whole picture. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Shape and I here would certainly appreciate it, isn't that right? As always, take care, and until the next video, peace.